Alrighty, testing, testing. Am I reverbing? Can you guys hear that? Alrighty, testing, test. Nope, no reverbs. We like to see that. Sounds good to me. Let's warm up the game capture. Alrighty. There we go. I probably should have it in studio mode, but I have my keybinds set up for the other one. And I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Let me pause the stream preview because that's distracting me. So I genuinely think, I mean, I was thinking about this offline. I genuinely think that where we are at right now, most of what we need to do, we already have like really good shit to do. We already have really good gear. So most of what we need to do is explore. Now that we have Nature's Compass, I think it's going to be pretty easy. We do have some things that I would like to get out of the way. Namely, I would like to build like a hog pen or something like that and use that for a renewable food source. At least I think that we can do that. Worst case... I guess we die. That seems like the worst thing that could happen. Also, while I was booting up the stream, I had the epiphany that we could turn this into an enchanting room. Relative ease, I think. If we just kind of... like... I don't know, we'll move this here, right? I'm thinking we cut out the stalk. In the middle. I know this feels like sacrilege. At least it does to me. This is my thinking. We cut out the stalk in the middle. And we can even like kind of... yeah, it's just... there we go. Ooh. It feels so much more spacious in here now. Wonder why. What do you brick these with? Oh, it's a hoe, isn't it? Yeah, they're weird like that. Do something like this. I'm with this. This is very spacious. This is like a nice little apartment setup. Yeah, I like that. I like the nether apartment. And then in the middle here, we could have the enchanting room. That's my thinking now. Like this. Maybe like this. I don't know, something to give the area a little more character. Oh yeah, they had the Cincinnati in here. Alrighty. My thinking is we do this. Put that in the middle. Right? And maybe we even like move it to the back here. That's not the first thing you see. Debating how I want to do this. I don't think it really matters. I need to make bookshelves to see this dream fully realized. Let's get materials. We have a shitload of books, which helps in that goal. I don't want to use the acacia planks. I want to use mushroom. I want it to be white. I want it to match the whole thing that I've got going on. How many does it take? I'm just going to make a shitload of them. Yeah. That should be enough for a while. I'll probably have to go chop more mushrooms. I actually don't know if you can regrow those mushroom logs. I assume that you can. This kind of. The thing is, I enjoyed it feeling more open. Maybe we should switch it around, huh? We have, like... Thinking. We could also elevate it, and so it's kind of covered. I do kind of like that. I'm thinking about this. And I don't think lightly. Long-time viewers will know. And short-time viewers will know. Thinking is something I try to avoid. This is nice. I like this. I do think it's a little bit claustrophobic here. Although it's probably more open than it was before. Good enough for now. Maybe we should move this. I wonder how big is the other mushroom, because I could move it around. Hi. We cool? I think we're cool. It's not quite big enough, I think. We need like a 3x3 area, and this would be hollowing out the walls of the mushroom. Yeah, this doesn't work. Oh. Get so shit on. You actually thought. Where's that gas tier? I kind of want it. Oh, not these again. Sorry, one moment. That's the micro streamer grind set, man. It's banning bots like clockwork. I want to chop some more. So let's go out towards. I don't want to do it like around here. Or maybe I do. First of all, please die. Flint and Steel. Hello, Jinx or TTV. Please tell me you've been going around random streamers chats and typing Flint and Steel. Because that seems like an appropriate thing to do. Yeah, my last, like, I think my last 2 or 3 stream ideas was, last 2 or 3 stream names were something related to the Minecraft movie. How was your theater when you were doing it? When you went out to see it? I assume you went out to see it. Maybe you just said the meme. I don't know. If not, I don't know what you're doing, because, like, it's the most important movie of 2025. Can't go sick right now? I'm so sorry to hear that. That is such a goddamn shame. I feel like the energy around it is gonna start dying out. I went to go see it. I didn't see it on opening night. I saw it on opening weekend. And, let me tell you... Hello. Go away. I saw it on opening weekend. And, like, people weren't... people were definitely respectful at my theater. They were not making the theater employees miserable, but I kind of wish, like, low-key... I don't think it's good that people have been making theater employees miserable. Let me preference. But, like, I kind of wish ours... was making ours a little more miserable. Because, we didn't get... Ooh, giant mold. We didn't... Oh, this gives... Oh, giant mold saplings. Never mind. I thought this was... No, it does give string. This whole time I didn't know this? Wait, that's so good. Now I can make beds, and I can bed mine. That's huge. Yeah, I wish they were making the theater employees just a little more miserable, because, like, I went mostly for the theater experience, and it was good. It was really good, actually. It was still probably the best theater experience that I ever, like, got out of a movie, so I shouldn't complain. But, Teens wilding when the chicken jockey line pop. Yeah, see, like, I wish I had more of that. Literally, like, it was me and my friends sitting next to each other, and, like, I was cackling at the dumbest shit. throughout the whole movie. It was really fun bad, at least for me, because I'm entertained by anything, as my viewers would tell you. At least it was for me. But we were all laughing, making jokes, having a good time, and, like, you know, saying the lines, and these two people, it looked like this guy and his girlfriend. They were probably, like, 20, right? This guy and his girlfriend just looked dead inside, like, straight-faced for the whole movie. Like, they just did not want to be here, and I'm like, why are you here? Better than Snow White? You know what's funny is I've managed to avoid most discourse about that. I've only heard in passing that it was fucking terrible. I've heard, had someone share a letterbox review with me. That was like, I don't remember who the actor was, but it was like his performance is not something that you experience, it's something you survive. Which I thought was hilarious. I don't remember what the actor was. I wish I did. That movie, by the way, was like the first time I've been out to a theater in I don't even know how long. What am I doing? I want to make more books. Bookshelves. Bookshelves. I want to make the enchanting area. I have a shitload of books, which is very helpful. I'm pretty sure I just looted them from chests. I don't even remember where I got them. I have not gotten sick from eating rotten flesh a single time. Genuinely. Does the police board have some immunity to rotten food that I don't know about? Because I've not gotten sick. I think I might be him. Like, literally. I'm just gonna store this in here. She even mocks the original story? Wait, how? Can you elaborate? I would love to know more about this. I guess we don't actually have to close it in more than that. Like, that is sufficient, right? We need to, I mean, we need to do this, like, fill these sides in, but maybe build it up like that, and then... Here's what I'm thinking, right? So this will be covered if we build it up to the ceiling, which we don't need to, but... Even since Snow White don't need a prince to save her? Appreciate the energy, Queen, but I don't know about that. I think her situation is a little bit more dire than that. A mushroom. Or mushroom. A mushroom. Mushroom. A mushroom. You ever play the, like, Madagascar... like licensed video game that came out? That was probably one of the more memorable movies that I saw in theater, which is the funny thing, because I don't think it was actually good. But sometimes I think we need the penguins of Madagascar to save us right now. I feel like they're the heroes that we don't. We need the bat signal for the penguins. Oh, I have like shitloads of logs. What I actually need right now is whoa, I just realized how cool that looks from a distance. Ooh, that is very neat. What was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. I gotta crash in before I crash out. Gotta go look it up. Well, I really, if you find like any good notable tweets, I really, or like whatever on it, I really want to see it. I think it sounds funny as fuck. Thank you for stopping by to the stream, by the way. I appreciate it. It's very much appreciated that you keep little old me company. Why I do it. What was I doing? String there. I do like, that ever since I started clarifying that my streams are modded, like, in the title. Oh, I did do, like, my first stream that I did like this was, like, modded Minecraft survival or whatever. And I tried to do, like, a whole bit of explaining it. But realistically, what I started doing... Okay, so I made it like a modded Minecraft survival or whatever, and I made like a big deal out of it. And people who were interested joined the stream, and they were like, bro, what is this like acid trip Minecraft experience? Like, what happened to the game that I love? And then I make my stream title like references to the Minecraft movie and put modded in parentheses at the end. And all of a sudden, nobody questions anything that they're seeing. Is that Chibi female trailblazer? That it is. I very much appreciate you recognizing it, because a surprising amount of people comment on that as well. Yeah, I love Stell. I think I love Stell more than I love Star Rail. It is phenomenal. She's such a fucking girl boss. Also, yeah, that was a clever thing that we learned on the stream, was that if you... The Nether Ruby pickaxe, like, it has this vague enchantment called Ruby's Fire, and all of the Nether Ruby stuff has it. I don't play Star Rail. I started and stopped on the first planet. Same! It was exactly how I felt. Carbine 24K. I think, not only... I would love to tell you you're the first person who said that to me. You are the second person who said that to me, and I had the exact same reaction. I feel the exact same way. I actually did not care for Star Rail's gameplay that much. I thought the vibes of it and the I loved the soundtrack. I loved Stell. I like the characters. I mean, I should like the characters. It's a gacha game, right? If you don't have good characters, what are you doing? Why is the flint here? Got to Inazuma and Raiden, and I'm done. I liked Genshin a lot. I have the unpopular opinion, I think, that Genshin Impact is probably the best MiHoYo game, but I do understand why people don't like it, because as a live service game, it low-key fucking sucks. But I think as a one-and-done single-player experience, I haven't had a game that's, like, captured the magic that same way since, like, Skyrim. I play PGR. I've played PGR once before. I didn't get far with that, but I see what you're putting down. I could give PGR another chance. That might be fun. I should do a stream just giving gacha games a chance. I didn't stick around with PGR, but I did play it, and I'm not gonna say I, like, didn't like it, but I felt like I didn't really understand. To be honest with you guys, this game might be too cerebral for me right now. And this was at a time when I was, like, less open-minded to gacha games, and Genshin kind of changed that, so. New character effects and designs, moi, chef's kiss, ooh. Okay, but I do like characters. It was like seeing some of the character designs that got me into it in the first place. I think the, like, healer girl that you start with was one of the characters that got me interested in it, which is funny, because I think that she's probably not a fan favorite. I don't know. I don't get that impression, but what do I know? Do something like this, maybe. I just want to enclose this area. I guess we could do this. That's not what I wanted. Is the fan favorite if you read chapter 17? I have not. I should play PGR again. I played it for a bit. I thought it was pretty cool. But I guess, like, I never played it long enough to really understand and appreciate the mechanics. And again, like, this came at a time where I think I was less willing to give a chance to gacha games, but now that, like, Genshin has kind of popped my gacha game cherry, so to speak, I don't think that, I don't think there's much reason to use that as a defense. This This is the placing bars. This is the most bars I think I've placed in Minecraft. To be TBH with you. And, my bar placement skills, must be frustrating. I can only sympathize with that. So I think what we do is we build, like, a brown mushroom kind of roof over this. I'm not gonna go streaming too long today, because I do have to take the bus to work tomorrow. Just setting some expectations in there. I have to bus to work tomorrow. You've only played Gen 1 characters. Gen 3 is Genshin ults on steroids. Oh, I believe that. That I believe. And you know what? At the time, I don't think I would have... I don't think that would have meant anything to me. But now I know what that means. And that's a powerful thing. Knowing things. I had, like... What am I trying to say? Oh, you know what I do know about PGR? I know, Narwhal is, like, one of the best fucking songs I've ever heard. How many mods do you have? I think something like 80. But the ones that you're seeing the most of are, Better Nether, which is all of this that you're seeing. Origins, which is the reason I spawn in the Nether and don't take damage to lava. The caveat to that is that I take damage to water, and that is a bit of an issue if you've ever seen me go to the surface. And I think there's another one that's prevalent. I cannot recall which one is the one that seems like it's worth mentioning right now, but yeah, there you go. Maybe we enclose in this mushroom and then kind of build a roof over it. I kind of like that. I'm just doing base building right now because I don't have... Most of the goal that I have is just to be going and exploring. Do you like survival horror? I've not tried survival horror. I'm open-minded to it. I like survival crafters, so, like... I can't see why I wouldn't like survival horror. I've never tried that. That might be fun to do on stream. My ass don't make fucking money, though. Did I just imprison myself? Holy shit. You can do that with bars. Did you know that you can do that with bars? I didn't. You know, escape and run parasite? No, I actually don't know those. I don't think I've heard of those. I was thinking of stuff like Alien Isolation. And like, oh, what's that one game? I think, is it Prey? Prey is like the one that's sci-fi, kind of? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've not tried them. I think I could, I really wanted to play Alien Isolation when that came out. The problem was I was a teenager and didn't have my own money. And couldn't ask my parents for things, so... It kind of passed me by, along with a lot of games from that era. Also, poor Jinxer, who got who got completely third-wheeled. I'm too much English for me, I think is what he said. I'm assuming that Jinxer was a European, as I assume most of the people watching the stream right now probably are. Because what idiot American would be awake at a time like this, right? That's insane. I think we build the bars up to about there. Let's do this. Let's build this a little higher. And then we'll worry about it later. But yeah, you just gave me a stream idea. I could do like PGR on stream. I played Nike for a bit on the subject of gacha games. Talk about like people say like Zenless Zone Zero is a Gooner game. I feel like that game is like the final boss of Gooner games. Sorry, we were talking about, I changed the subject back. We were talking about, survival horror. It's like day 1 of the first week, it's nothing happens, so you see like small ass creepy spiders and you see monsters made of bones and flesh. It's kind of cool though. That sounds like it's up my alley. That's Escape and Run Parasite. Yeah, I want to try that. That sounds good. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna save that chat message right now. Post that in my private server. 1.12.2. What's 1.12.2? Carbine, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. That's my wife. That's my assistant who delivers my alerts. I appreciate her. Thank you, sweetheart. So I think we just build it up to about this height and then we worry about the rest later. Because I don't have like a silk touch thing to get more mushroom blocks. Oh jeez. I might need to build a scaffolding. This is like me at work refusing to admit that I need a ladder to do something. The mod is 1.12.2, but it's scary AF. Escape and Run Parasite. Oh, you're talking about Minecraft mods. Right. I'm down to try that. I tried to get the cave crawler working on this one, but unfortunately, the cave dweller, unfortunately, it did not work out the way that I wanted it to. It was conflicting with something else, and it was something that I wasn't installing. Let's put these back. That in the agriculture chest. Like an alien body, horror, Lovecraftian horror. See, that, you're speaking my language. I'm really into that shit. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to get in on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put the copper bars there. Why do I have one piece of iron bar? I don't know. World may never know. Yeah, that sounds cool as fuck. Sounds pretty rad. Is it a fabric mod? Do you know? Or is it forge? Feels like most mods are forge. Like, I want to use fabric to use, like, this mod, for instance, and, like, this specific pair of mods, because I think these are really fun. But it feels like nothing works with forge. Your body turns into a parasite, you need to kill the parasite to get your armor. But that's cool as fuck! What the fuck? That's really sick. Hello? I think it's forge. It probably is. Most things tend to be. I'm surprised these don't have forge ports. Like, Origins does, but like with a fraction of the, Oh, god damn it. Not these things. Oh, fuck. Oh, get me out. I want out. I want out. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. No, thank you. I'm hitting my head on everything. Yeah, these give string. I did not know that. That is useful for bed bombing. Not me committing acts of terrorism. I should probably build like a bridge that goes out there, huh? We've been seeing these way closer to spawn. I don't like that. I installed like gun mods and stuff for escape and run half the time. Had the time of my life. That sounds cool. That could be an idea for like an SMP or something like that. I don't know how multiplayer friendly those mods are, but I want to get some friends running all the mods 10 and maybe stream that. But again, that's another like money thing. Are you coming here? There's more of them, dude. Whoever put Wither on a ranged attack needs to not. Wait, I don't have my stuff. I just realized I did not bring anything that I needed to be prepared to explore the overworld. It's a bit of a problem. I'm actually gonna go back. I am such a disaster. It's funny because I love playing survival crafters and I think they make great stream games, but for me specifically, there comes this problem. You have the ice and fire mod. I do not, because I would fucking die in the nether. I don't think that it actually has compatibility with... I don't think it has compatibility with the set of mods. I don't think it takes it into account. Like, oh, you are supposed to spawn in the nether and be immune to fire, comma. You still die of, like, heat stroke. Besides, trust me, there's plenty of survival challenge on the surface. You will see what I mean. Hello, sir. I would like to murder you. God. Where did he go? Hello? Seen the God mod? I have no idea what that is. I'm not familiar with it. Is he just gone? I think his ass just fucking left. Oh! Well, that was interesting. Can you fucking, like... That was an assassination attempt! Holy shit! He still wants my ass. I've made a mistake. I've created a situation. I've never done that. Not me getting myself into situations. Did that Enderman die? I hope he did. He didn't. I just heard him. Thank you. I literally just wanted a pearl, but you didn't give it to me. All shapes, villagers, especially baby ones. God gets angry. Lovecraftian Seraphim comes down and fucks with Minecraft? That's cool as shit. Where do you find this shit? That is a lot of angry piglins. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, so I have reevaluated my priorities. I think I need more food to be able to heal. And I think part of that is going to be getting hoglins. YouTube, it's scary? Damn. I guess I haven't consumed Minecraft YouTube content in a long time, so that would explain it. Can I just eat rotten flesh? I haven't gotten sick from it yet. This is a statistical anomaly. Like, surely this is not how it's supposed to work. Okay. I don't know if I can make, like... Can I make, like, a hoglin pen and breed them? I know I can probably do it, like, in the biome, but then I don't know how I'm gonna get them here. And see, it turns it into windowed mode and moves around as you're being pulled to the Seraphim. That's really interesting. That's really fucking interesting. Jesus. And to think that that's what Minecraft mods are capable of now. If it exists, there's a Minecraft mod of it. Now draw her modding Minecraft. Okay, I think that what we should do... Goodbye. I like actually keep forgetting what I'm doing. Hello. Rude. What was I doing? I totally forgot. My brain is not functioning. I was looking for umbrella. Need that. Need, what else do I need? The iron hoe is probably worth having. I think that what I should do is make a barrel. Believe it or not. Motherfucker. Make a make a barrel. I'm such a fucking disaster. And I have a reason for doing this. Trust me, I do. Making a barrel with the acacia that I have. And then when I go to the surface, I'm gonna place my actual like surface agriculture stuff in there. I'm hoping I can get a better food source than these bowls of mushroom stew, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I just hate having empty bowls in my inventory. Okay. Now. You think I can just go up there? That's worth trying, actually. Let me grab my shears. Because I think that would expedite the process. I'm gonna grab my shears and try and collect some vines I can climb up. Where are my shears? I don't remember. There they are. In here somewhere. Somewhere. Allegedly. They might be in my agriculture chest, actually, in the agriculture barrel down here. Hello? Down here. I was gonna say, that better not be my strider. I thought for a second it was. There we go. Now, I'm looking for vines that I can use. This I want to trim out. Like these growing on the bottom of this mushroom. You can use. These black vines. Maybe these will be insightful. Insightful? Maybe they'll be helpful. Yes, they're giving me insight. I'm learning things. Let me maybe tower up to that. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna... Bro's building is 10 times better than mine? Really? You think so? I mean, it flatters me. I just like getting a little creative with it. I like to, I went ahead and made, like, repurposed this mushroom forest and, like, repurposed the red mushrooms in the houses. I thought was fun. I tend to get inspired by, like, terrain when I build things. I like to try and build things in a way that respects the terrain and the way that it looks, and that, like, respects the natural resources available. Best I could do is a 10 by 10 shack. You know what, though? I appreciate the compliment. And honestly, a 10 by 10 shack is, like, all you really need. Seriously, though, thank you. I try. How do I make this accessible? Me when I'm designing for wheelchair access? Chat, is this anything? There has to be a way, right? I'm thinking. This makes sense to me. We build, like, this here. Don't ask me, you're the architect. Fair enough, I guess. Did I just break all the vines that I made? God damn it. The architect and the builder arrive calmly from the escalator with a sense of purpose. Have you seen that video? The architect and the builder. In parentheses, they arrive calmly from the escalator with a sense of purpose. I think what I do is I get the mushroom wood, right? Right, you... Can I assist you? Okay. We get the mushroom wood here, right? And we use this to make like a sort of... Nope, I know Bob the Builder. I know that's true. We could also just use ladders like the old-fashioned way. I guess. Stairs also work. It's a known fact that stairs work. Well, mods you rockin'? Oh, hello, Maker Almighty. Luke, why are you awake? Mods, I'm rocking a lot of mods. The main one that you're seeing right now is Better Nether. That's why the whole Nether looks like an acid trip. The other thing that I'm rocking is, Origins. And there's an origin in Origins that makes it so that you spawn in the Nether naturally. And then I don't take damage to fire, but I do take damage to water. Woke up to piss and saw the notification. We'll probably fall back asleep. Well, I appreciate you for popping in. I really do. But here in the meantime, his PC's a beast. My cracked PC can't even handle 30 without crashing. I've had several people mention that to me. Maybe I'm just like spoiled or something. I don't know. I'm very grateful that I upgraded my PC when I did. I did most of my upgrades in like the summer of last year. And yeah, I'm happy that I did it because man, shit is getting expensive. Especially PC parts, they're gonna go crazy. Because my Minecraft is a cracked version. Okay, well that will do it. That makes sense. That would do the trick. Mushroom plate? You can make mushroom plate? What does that mean? Okay, well. Also, I should probably turn off the crafting book, huh? Because, like, come on. Yo, Shark Tart 717, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I am rocking 64 gigs of RAM, and you know what? That's because of Maker Almighty. He gave me those. I'm doing really good. I'm having a pretty good time. I had a good day at work. I've been having good streams lately. It's been addicting as all hell. It's crazy. Streaming at, like, optimal times. First of all, optimal times on Twitch are, like, 2 a.m. my time. I'm too broke. I have 16 gigs. 16 gigs, realistically, for a lot of games is all you really need. That reminds me, I need to re-overclock my RAM up to 3200. I turned it down while I was troubleshooting something in the finals. Streaming is straight up addicting. It is, it's really fun. Streaming is super duper fun. I'm thinking about the best way to do this. The architect and the builder arrive calmly from their escalator with a sense of purpose. I don't even have a PC. You know, it breaks my heart to hear when people say that. I get it, though. It's fucking expensive. PCs are so fucking useful to have. Especially in this day and age. It's almost like banking, right? Like, it feels like it should be a right, practically. Almost zero chat delay, but it's a lot worse. Normally, it's a lot worse. Really? Is it? Is it really that bad? Let me just quickly bridge this out so it's a little less bad. Yeah. And I guess so it looks better, I'll even it out. Sometimes delay can be a few minutes. It's weird. Really? I've not had that issue. I'm just thinking about the best way to... Oh, what if we do this, actually? This seems like a goated idea. We can do, like... I don't have vines. Let me grab some vines from around here. I just noticed that you can see that through the floor. That looks weird. 2 monitors? I do have 2 monitors. My left monitor is horizontal and my... Oh, thank you for the follow, Shark Tart. I really appreciate it. Say hello to my wife. She does my alerts for me. I'm thinking about other games that I want to stream. Oh yeah, so sorry, I didn't even finish my first thought. Let's not do this. First of all, I'm reconsidering this. Bro's so sweet to his wife. Life is too short not to appreciate the woman in your life. That is how I feel. Or at least that's how I would feel if I had one. I don't know. I stream Minecraft. I'm a gamer. I don't get women. Well, I did have She Who Shall Not Be Named, who I think is actually still a moderator in my chat. But I don't think she... Okay, hang on. I'm trying to do this in, like, the dumbest way possible. I'm thinking... We should move it, like, here. You know what's funny is I use, like, simpler shaders than the ones that I particularly intend to. Because, like... Well, I asked people for feedback on what looks good, and they said, use these shaders. But, like, what if I don't know, if I go to video settings, shader packs, what I was originally gonna run was, like, this. And you can see what that looks like. Sorry, I might be, like, getting really scatterbrained. I can't even remember if I, like, finished my first thought. But yeah, this just looks too busy to me. I think this looks really fucking cool. But I think it's really busy. Maybe you guys like this, but I don't know. Also, I would say my PC is, like, upper mid-range. I have a 5600X with... Oh, God. Hold on. I have a 5600X with... oh, God, I'm so bad. The 64... Well, I don't have... I have 32 gigs. I have two 16s. First PC's is for $10,000 fee. Is not that good. And I have oh, what's the card that I have? I'm blanking on this somehow. I have fuck. 6600 RX 6600 non-XT version. The eyes look so menacing with the shader. Holy fucking shit. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, this looks really good, but I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Should I keep this on? I'll do a stream at this and I'll ask people. I'll keep streaming with the shader on. We'll mix it up. What was I just doing? I literally cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, I think I wanted to harvest more vines. I mean, I got my 6600 for like 200 bucks, and I got it on a payment plan, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, it still wasn't pleasant for me, but I got it for a decent value for what it is. And then, you know, all the shit in the US started going down, and now shit is insanely expensive. I mean, it hasn't quite hit my card yet, but it's like... I'm already seeing some of them go up to like $300. Like a full $100 more expensive, which is insane. I can afford a decent phone. Like a $30 phone. Mine is also like a $30 phone. That's the funny thing. For like being a big tech guy and having a fairly nice PC, I don't know anything about phones. You'd ask me like a phone question, and I'm like, I heard those iPhones were pretty cool. Remember when they had the keypads on the phones? What's with you kids and needing your messenger apps? Back in my day, we used to text each other and call it good. By the way, I would like to say I committed to doing this before even knowing if this was like a viable way to get over. Oh, I guess do with that what you will. Actually, I should just make all these into slabs. I can barely look at iPhones. Looking at them makes my eyes bleed, like from a Saw movie. Okay, but like that's very real. That's kind of just an Apple moment. What I would love to tell you is that I'm on Linux Master Race, but I'm actually not. I used to be, but I couldn't get my stream to work on it. At least not in any, like, easy way. And I was inspired to come back to Windows because I wanted to learn, like, stuff you could do with the Windows console with, like, PowerShell and the likes. And I learned that the actual answer was, like, not much. Can you not? You play any Souls games? I played Dark Souls 1 a little bit. And I played the, I played Dark Souls 3 almost all the way through. I think I stopped at, the Twin Princes. I didn't quite finish it. But I loved that game. I absolutely loved it. And I think I would absolutely, I can and should, play it on stream. And finish it on stream. I would like to do that. That is in my stream plans. I'm not sure what my next stream is gonna be. Or, like, after Minecraft. The 2 DLCs in DS3 are godly. I've not played the DLCs. They look really good. And people say they're really good. So I'm inclined to believe that they're really good. The architect and the builder. Oh my god. Arrive calmly from the escalator with a sense of purpose. Hello? I didn't pick those up? Okay. Guess I'll crash out and die. Grab these. I want to use a glowing vine for this. Especially if you're a lore geek like me. No, I love the lore in Dark Souls. I don't remember most of it because my, like, Dark Souls insane phase is kind of over, but I really, really liked it when I was playing it. And I probably will play it again. I probably will finish it. These vines are climbable. I'm like 90% sure they are. Yes, they are. I speedrun Dark Souls? Oh, you're gonna have so much fun watching me play it. You're gonna have so much fun watching me, like, look at the wiki every 3 seconds. And, getting stuck on bosses that you've probably done 100 times. I've done most of the bosses in the game. Yeah, this feels like a faster way to get up here. Yeah, because I can go around here. And I can even bridge over there. This seems like the way to do it. $1,500 on DS1? That's crazy, man. That's sick as fuck. I didn't finish Dark Souls 1, but that's also largely because I played, like, the non-remastered version that was a pain in the ass to make work. "13 FPS Blighttown," literally my experience. Also, the cursor not locking. That shit was mad annoying. Don't think I'm gonna use these ladders, although I don't know, maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know what this voice is, but it's me sounding stupid. Not knowing what I'm talking about. Gotta just make a shitload of slabs here. Stacks and stacks of them. That should be enough, right? I'm making easier access to the portal. This is just, this is at this point a base building stream. My thought was I was just gonna like run off and go on adventures, but I guess it... What just happened? I'm stuck. Wait. I think, did I like right click and sit on the slab? Is that what happened? I got like stuck. But something exploded. What was that? I'm scared. I'm starting to think the Nether is not a hospitable place to be. Something's giving me the suspicion. This is not how the Nether was intended to be used. I don't know what it is, but ever since I was a kid, I always had a fascination with the Nether, and the Nether specifically. I remember, like, in the alpha, when they added it, and I was like, this seems like the coolest thing ever. And I was like... I don't know, I was always thinking of, like, what kind of mods would I was inspired by, like, the Aether mod, and I was just thinking, like, what kinds of mods would I want to, like, see/make for the Nether? When I was a kid, I was watching famous YouTubers, so was I, man. That was the life. Those were the days. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I like that. Here. This makes the portal so much more accessible. I did not watch popular MMOs. I watched the Yogscast, like, religiously when I was a kid. I liked caveman films as well. Sky Does Minecraft, I was really into. I'm gonna do something like this. Me in the Minecraft movie when they're like, what is this? Some kind of popular MMO? Because of the stuff they would just talk about with his wife. Sadly, they broke up. That is sad to hear. Do you remember when, like, Dan TDM accidentally started beef with, like, KSI over Prime? And he, like, basically just, he didn't respond to anything that KSI was saying. And was just out living his life, like, touching grass. 'Cause I thought that was funny as fuck. How's the chat delay right now, by the way? Would I have it in low latency mode? I should. I don't see why I wouldn't. I do think it's funny that that is an option in your stream settings. It's like, if you don't chat regularly with your viewers, then, you can just turn on, you don't need to have low latency mode on if you just don't interact with your viewers. And I'm like, imagine streaming and not interacting with your viewers. That's insane to me. That looks so fucking cool. I love this shader. Why wasn't I using this before? I feel like this is fire as fuck. You know what? While we're here, let's try out the other one. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make it a bit of, like, doing a new shader pack every time. What about this one? This was one of them that I installed as well. I thought about using this one. It feels too saturated. I don't know about you. Best I can do is potato shaders. That's actually the one that I use, is make up ultra fast. Shaders are all GPU load, so you need literally just like most of Minecraft is a good CPU and a good RAM. And even then, by default, Minecraft won't use more than like 4 gigs of your RAM, so you need to manually allow it to use more than that. This does look nice, though. Maybe I do like this. I don't know. I'm coming around to it. It's kind of fire. I'm gonna go back to complimentary. Lava burns my eyes. It's like DS1 Lost Izalith. Well, you know, what's crazy about that is if you poured lava in your eyes, it would probably burn them. More insights with Mr. Streamer. Reasonable logic? Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm just a reasonable guy. I'm just a silly little guy, is really what it comes down to. Okay, so I feel the need. Practical demonstration. There's water here. Not a good thing. This I don't need to put in here. Yeah, I found an iron hoe with efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3. Which I thought was pretty funny. Caves terrify me when I use escape and run. I don't have those installed, so hopefully they'll terrify you less. just here. I'm gonna grow beetroots so I have something that's easier to keep in my inventory. Put a torch up here so it's got a little bit more light to grow by. You remember those, like, Minecraft maps in Team Fortress 2? Or, like, really in any Source game? I miss those. You never know when an adapted Reeker is just in the corner waiting to fuck you up. I don't even know what that means, and I honestly am anticipating finding out at some point. Medium to high key. I could make like a dark room to grow mushrooms in. I have more mushrooms than I'll ever need, though. Looking for a crimson forest? Wait, is it actually pointing back to my nether portal? No, it's probably just pointing to the coordinates in the overworld. Walmoss. Yeah, none of this is stuff that I need here. I can put the extra bowls in here, though. I was like, come on. Put these away. Shall we do a little bit of exploring? I think we shall. I do think you'll like what has happened on the surface. I can barely do maps because I just install mods like Escape and Run. Plus a random gun mod I find. Hey, that's kind of the magic of Minecraft, though, is being able to play the game the way that you want to. I've done all kinds of mod packs. All kinds of intentions. Right, so... Holy shit, I feel like my frame rate is dying in the overworld. What is that? Oh, that's the moon. What does that sound? Oh! No, goodbye. Get out of here. Right, so... Let me take a step back into some safety here. Why the hell is the vibe giving the perfect vibe for a night dweller? Probably because it's perma thunderstorm. Amber Land, me when I'm the patron in Deadlock. I don't know, chat, is this anything? What am I looking for? I'm looking for... a desert, I think, is probably the way to go. We look for, like, a vanilla Minecraft desert. Yeah. That is really fucking far. Fish living among kids everywhere silently are live on Twitch. That is true. Thank you for your, continued acronym support. That is a spider jockey. Spider jockey! We're also trying out a new shader. It's Bob the Builder! I've dethroned Bob the Builder. Now I've killed Bob the Builder, I take his place. I've dethroned him. That's how that works. Right? I think what I should probably do is try to lure some animals into, like, a breeding area. That seems like the sensible thing to do. Let me see if I can get some seeds without having to go back down. And maybe find, like, chickens that I can lure down there. There we go. So now you're Flakes the Builder? I was told that I'm Flakes the Builder. I did not actually decide that I was Flakes the Builder myself. I kind of had it thrust upon me. You know how greatness is. When you're a successful micro streamer, you know, you gotta make some sacrifices sometimes. Let's try to lure you back to the underground. And then you see white eyes in the distance. In the corner of your eye, you spot him. Shia LaBeouf. You know Rob Cantor, the guy who did that, was the guitarist in Tally Hall? Because I didn't know that until I feel like way too late. Does the stream look okay? I'm getting some frame rate drops here. It might be the shader that I'm using. You know what's great about this fire glove is the burning enemies. Looks fine to me. Awesome. The burning enemies. Oh, hello. Create a light source so the stream is more watchable. Don't go back up there, please. Please come here. I need you. Now the biggest concern that I have is that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? I don't want to kill the chicken by accident. This is... Oh, good lord. Chicken, come with me. Do not... He killed the chicken. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Motherfucker. The hell is that skeleton? Terrified me? It's, I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. That was a mod that I did not know was in here. I needed that chicken. He was the chosen one. You are a pig. I need you. I don't have a way to lure you right now, so I'm just gonna kinda... Okay, maybe I should come back with a way to lure you. Maybe that's the smarter way to do this, the way that, like, a normal person would do it, but... Let's do something like that. Oh, good lord. Should have never come to the overworld. That doesn't really work either, though. I don't have my fucking hoe on me. Jesus Christ. Statements I do not say to my wife. I need to find farm animals, and I think the biggest thing I need really is wheat. I'm trying to get food sources. You know what? Can we stack the creeper holes? Yeah, why not? I'm trying to get food sources that are not stew, because I'm tired of having bowls in my inventory. And having slots taken up by mushrooms. Whoa, a good cave. I should probably hold these torches in my hand to make the stream more viewable. I apologize. There is fuck all in here. It's everything I could have asked for. What is my specific goal in coming here? Well, I was gonna try and check out this desert. Let's see if I can maybe... I don't have a structure compass yet. Although I could get one relatively easily by just going to that village. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I didn't just do that. I just need to break out some of the, Need to break out some of, Oh, that is beautiful. Look at those god rays. Look at that. That's some shader. Shark Tart? You didn't miss much. We built a bridge to our portal to the overworld. We did a lot of base building. And then now we're on the surface. trying to find some livestock because I want better food sources that aren't mushroom stew. I'm tired of having like 4 slots in my inventory being taken up by food. Now, right now I don't have wheat to lure animals. Also, we're experimenting with a new shader. Okay, there's pigs up there. But I can lure those if I can just get food. If I can get, like, some wheat. Which I just realized the carpet here technically is made of. I can drop down on this, right? That's how that works? So give me cracked bricks. This is very disrespectful to the native citizens, but... The animals yearn for the food? It is true. The children yearn for the mines. They also yearn for me to feed them, which I think is a little bit fucked up. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this was up here, I think, yeah. I could move the portal into here, but... Oh, hello. I'm surprised that there's a visible sun. It's constantly raining. Why are there so many fucking skeletons? I'm in Vietnam! Random question, what anime is good right now? So, it's funny you asked me that. Because I feel like this is a bait question. Where, like, he's a weeb. He's gonna know this, right? It's funny because I'm actually not much of a weeb. I don't know a whole lot about, like, what anime is hip and in. I actually don't watch a lot of anime. Despite what it seems like. I really like the anime art style. And I really like a lot of, like, anime adjacent media. But I feel like anime, unironically, it has this weird trend of being, like, garbage a lot of the time. Or, like, at best, kind of like guilty pleasure. But then, when it's good, it's, like, the best fucking thing I've ever seen. Can't just be me that feels that way, right? But I don't know. And when I say this, I'm not like absolving myself of sin. I'm not even trying to like play some moral high ground here. Like, oh, well, I don't like anime, so, you know, clearly you should not like anime either. No, I watched No Game, No Life, and I fucking loved it. So, I'm not free of sin. Sword Art Online and Gun Gal Online, I believe that. People say good things about Sao. I've seen Sao Abridged. Sao Abridged is crazy. Actually, you know what's a guilty pleasure anime I want to watch? I want to watch, the Grand Blue anime. That looks really fun. I tried to watch, what is it? I tried to watch the Tsukihime anime. And I really wanted to like it. The first episode was amazing. It had me, like, really fucking gripped. It had me on the edge of my seat. And I watched it. Like, the second episode was kind of terrible. Decently big right now. One Piece is always... Also true. One Piece is always there. Also, hang on. We have likely ban evader restricted. Likely ban catcher. More like, got him. I love my chatters. I love my chatters that actually come to my stream and care about me and what I do. Fate Stay Night is one that I feel like I should like, because, like, my desktop is literally Mash Kyrie. Like, here, you know, I'm gonna do a desktop reveal, alright? No, not my Steam. My desktop is literally Mash. It's Mash because I liked her as a guest character in Melty Blood. I also liked Saber in Melty Blood. And just purely for that adjacency, I want to watch Fate. But I also kind of don't want to watch Fate because it seems like it's an abyss. Okay, listen, I really appreciate this mod that adds the, sort button, but I also need, like, the Terraria quick stack button. I'm gonna condense this into ingots. One of its series is a trilogy. Just one series is a trilogy? There's as in there's 3 series? That are a trilogy? Okay, so let's do... This goes up here. I have to do the unfortunate chest sorting that I must do between every outing. Let's do this. I need iron. And I need a singular piece of redstone so I can make a compass. And then I think the recipe is like this. I'm so fucking good, is the thing. Okay, so I don't need nature's compass specifically anymore. I mean, I do want it for some things, but... Now I can use the structure compass to look for stuff that I'm gonna need to find the eyes. Corruption. I don't know what you do with corruption. What do you do with corruption? What is it used for? Make dark iron ingots. Warped coffin. Soulfire brazier. Sarcophagus. These are cool. Dark iron trapdoor. These are cool as fuck. Dark iron door. Dark iron block. Dark iron bars. Those look cool. Candle holder. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly crafting decorative stuff. Alright, fair enough. You can make an undead eye, right? I forget how you do that. You need undead soul. I don't know where that comes from. A shame. I think it comes... It doesn't have, like, a really rare chance of dropping from, like, zombies or something. I don't remember. Okay, we're talking about anime, Rex, here. What's your favorite anime? Actually, let me ask you a better question. What's your favorite anime movie? I feel like the answer is, like, pretty much unanimously Ghibli for most people, but... I like hearing opinions. We do opinions in this house. I'm gonna keep the wheat seeds on me. Demon Slayer movie? I've not seen Demon Slayer. That's another one I should probably watch. Huh. I said doo-doo? Did I say doo-doo? You accused me of saying doo-doo? Local micro streamer says doo-doo. Reputation ruined. Has godly animation? Okay, well, you are speaking my language. I really value... I value animation. I also value good score. Like it quite a bit. I'm thinking about where I can... I don't know, man. I want to make a wheat farm. I think that's gonna be the first and foremost thing. Getting a wheat farm, and then I can lure some animals underground. UFO table. Anything animated by UFO table is godly. I will keep that in mind. I might look into their, like, discography, if you will. Get that out of the way. This bridge is, like, a little scuffed, but we'll make it work. Getting here is so much more convenient now. I don't have to go up that lava stream. Also, I should probably, like, this feels a little bit like cheating, but... because I'm getting all these reeds basically for free, but I am gonna just go ahead and clear this out. It's like arguably not cheating when you consider that I already have more nether reeds than I'm ever gonna need. And, well, yeah, it's just that. I already have more nether reeds than I'm gonna need. Kind of clear the way around the portal. I'll do something like this. Local streamer says doo-doo in shambles. Stock market crashes the same day. Billions must die. Okay, so I'm thinking now. What is the nearest desert temple? No? Temple? Sort by... wait a minute. Well, jungle temples is not... oh, that's... better nether jungle temples, which I don't want. What are they called? Desert ruin. No, ruin? What? Search by source. Minecraft. Just base Minecraft. Where is this shit? Minecraft. There it is. Temple. Come on. There's a temple. Bastion, Remnant, Fortress. Igloo is something that I need. Jungle Pyramid. Is it Desert Pyramid? D? Jesus, there's so many fucking structures. Desert... Desert Pyramid. There we go. 1,500 blocks away. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's quite far. That's searching quite far. 7,000 blocks away to the nearest Desert Pyramid. Well. Let's get to hiking, I guess. Oh, it is oversea. What? What is happening? What is happening? What is that? It's like a champion phantom? Okay, wait. It's... I think the phantom is doing that. God, it's just non-stop bullshit. It's that thing, I think. Oh, you know what? I bet all three of them are. Where is this other one? Bro needs some sleep. I from the fucking nether! We don't do that down there! What is doing this damage? I genuinely don't understand. I think it is him. I don't have range, so he needs to get unstuck. This is gonna shred my armor. Yeah, look at this. This armor is relatively new. And it's getting shredded. That's really annoying. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to start making, Oh, that's what I should have been. That's making me even more upset about the fact that I lost the, chickens. I could have used those to get feathers. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Despite how dangerous this is for me. Do this. Bro needs some sleep is also an accurate statement to my current, like, situation in the real world, but don't worry about that. We cover this, right? So it's like OSHA approved. And then we build it out here. I just build it up there, I guess. You know what this music reminds me of? It reminds me of the, like, Persona rain music. I don't actually play Persona. I don't know which Persona game it was. I think it was Persona 4. But it reminds me of, like, that lo-fi Persona rain music. I slept at 3 in the night. I slept at, like, 4 or 5 yesterday. And then I went to work at, like, 1. But I had a ride that day. I have to get a bus today. I don't play Persona. I also don't play Persona. So we're two peas in a pod, my friend. This fucking piece of shit. Okay, before my armor gets completely torn down. Be closer to him? I don't understand this mechanic. At least you had sleep. I woke up at 8 for work. I've done similar. When I was like hardcore in my Genshin grind, where like Genshin was actually ruining my life, I used to do that kind of shit. I used to sleep, like, I distinctly remember, like, sleeping 2 hours one time and then going in for, like, an 11-hour shift. I wanted to kill myself. Actually, I don't think I've ever wanted to unalive myself more than that moment. But it was low-key worth it. Playing League? Alright, listen, brother. No disrespect, like, I welcome people in my chat, but, you know, we're all friends here. I love all my chatters. You were up playing League. I was up playing Genshin Impact. You and I are not the same. Alright. While you were crashing out in ranked or something, I don't know, probably, I don't know. I'm projecting at this point. I was gooning. Can I trample this, please? I didn't mean to... I guess I'm gonna kill it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... I'm there to get Challenger? I don't know how the ranks work in League. Is it something like... Is Challenger, Is it like a placement rank, or is that, like... something that's actually pretty high? You could lie to me right now, just so you know. You literally have, like, the floor to do that. I'm literally giving you a platform to lie to my face. Challenger is the highest rank? That is pretty impressive. You should watch my Deadlock streams where I don't know how to play a MOBA. Genuinely, it's the highest rank. I mean, that's pretty impressive. It is pretty nice to see an actual competent MOBA player around here, because I'm not one of them. As anybody who has played Deadlock with me will tell you. And I play Deadlock with, like, people who have been playing League of Legends, like, since launch, basically. And I'm like, I feel inadequate. I'm not familiar with your game. Quite literally. It's fun. I like Deadlock. I think my thing with a lot of MOBAs is for me, a lot of the time, the moment-to-moment gameplay is not that fun for me. At least it doesn't stimulate me enough. It doesn't hit my, like, stimmy-timmy brain the right way. But when playing Deadlock and Awesome Nuts are, like, the only two MOBAs that I really got super deep into. Deadlock and Awesome Nuts. And when I played those games, I genuinely had a lot of fun just playing the game and fighting people and, like, farming. And, you know, like, playing the MOBA, right? The moment-to-moment gameplay was stimulating to me. And I really, really, really enjoyed those games. Have I ever played Mobile Legends? No, I have not. Isn't that the, mobile MOBA? I've heard of that. I think we talked about this once. But yeah. That's what it is for me more than anything else. The one who copied League? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get super deep into League. I didn't really, like, I played a few matches, and I was like, this isn't really doing it for me, and I stopped. Deadlock ruined my life for, like, several months, and then they went down to, like, 3 lanes, and they made McGinnis, my main, like, the worst character in the game, and now I'm kind of crashing out. I only play it, like, with friends, really, now. I'm told she's basically Heimerdinger, but I don't know League of Legends, so I can only assume that's true. This is not where this goes. This is also not where this goes. I don't know things. I don't know. This goes in here. The basalt is gonna go in there. And these also are gonna go in there. I think I am going to sort my chests. Maybe I'll, like, pave some gravel or something. And I'll call it good there. I still have a lot of gravel left over from the last time I did paving. Because I do need to go to bed. God, people talking trash when they're playing worse than you makes me ticked. I mean, yeah. My favorite interaction is when the guy is, like, 0-4 after lane phase. And he gets on chat and starts being trying to be the team captain. I'm like, my brother in Christ. I don't know MOBAs very well, but I know you don't know what you're talking about. Something like this. Relatable? Yeah. Yeah. People crashing out in MOBAs will always be funny to me. That mushroom did not break. I'm sorry I was not familiar with your game. I was expecting it to. Works for me, I suppose. Why'd I bring a shovel? As if you dig netherrack with a shovel. Can I just dig straight there? No, not really. Can you get out of the way, sir? Thank you. It would be really fun to stream Deadlock and have you in here for it. You can watch my bronze Deadlock gameplay. And be like, well, actually... you're a fucking idiot. You have no idea what you're doing. These are all of the things that you're doing wrong. Basically, what I'm saying is, I would solicit your love of the game for free coaching. The only thing that's killing me is my vape. What do you mean by that exactly? Why are we talking about killing? What if we go, like, kind of hug the wall here? I think we can make this work. Why is your vape an issue here? I'm not familiar with your game. Like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're flat. You got no talent. What do you know about Deadlock? Unironically, have you played Valve's Deadlock? I'm curious if you did, if you have any thoughts on it. This is the wrong way. I am getting tired. I do think that after this, I'm gonna hit the hay. Had to do something. Oh, fair enough. That would explain it. You know, I do wish that you could, like, rewind live streams on Twitch the way that you can on YouTube. That is a useful feature that I wish Twitch had. But I can't really complain because Twitch has a lot of useful features. The Twitch analytics are, like, low-key a godsend. They're so good. Especially for a guy like me. If you're stupid like me, what would you do without him? Oh, I needed more gravel. Which I have another stack of it, which I think is enough. I could probably build out this pavement, like, down towards the balcony. And have it be an extended balcony, but I feel like that might be a little bit too encumbering. Encumbering? That's not the word I'm looking for. It makes its presence known a little too much. It's slamming its nuts on the table when we really kind of need to keep it in our pants. You know what I'm saying? If you pick up what I'm putting down, you know. If you don't, then don't overthink that statement. Actually, gonna go ahead and do away with this. Let me just dig this out, honestly. We dig it out here, we clear some space. I make it a little bit more like what you'd expect it to look like. Then we continue on with paving. We do something like this. Maybe we break these as well. And then we just kind of... We probably don't have enough gravel to finish this, but we can always get more. All the gravel I have. Still, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like where we're at here. Man, the people that missed this stream and see all the base building that I did after the fact. They're gonna be popping off about it. Probably not actually. They'll probably just be like, eh, whatever. Micro streamer built some shit. Placing blocks and shit because he's in fucking Minecraft. Big whoop. Oh, let me finish the bookshelves. I'm cooking, so yeah, that's the reason I'm... Oh, that'll do it. What you making? If you don't mind me asking. Pasta? Okay, yeah. The breakfast of kings. Carbonara, to be specific. Well, you have to remember, I'm pretty fucking stupid. I think it's bold of you to assume that I can read what that says. New streamer just dropped. Streamer that can't read. Both kind of go in agriculture as far as I'm concerned. It's like a cooking equipment kind of thing. It's vaguely related to agriculture. Can I look at him through the bars? I cannot. Alright, hold on. Look the other way. I'm about to commit a crime. About to commit a hate crime. He's gone. He'll show up again. Maybe. When he feels like it. Oh, I was gonna finish these bookshelves. Right, so what I have to do is go down to the shore. Collect some more reeds, as if I didn't have enough. That should be enough. Say hello to the Strider, because he's been lonely. We haven't visited him today. Shit. I did not need to get more of those. I had plenty. Oh, the leather is the problem, though. I can't make more books because I don't have leather, huh? Even if I can make paper. Maybe there's another recipe for books that I can use. No, it's still just the one from vanilla. Well, leather's a bit of a problem because we don't have wheat. If wheat ever grows, then we'll be good there. What time is it? It's pretty late. We've been at it for a while. I should probably end. I don't want to end stream, but I will. Oh, hello. I hate crime you. Hang on. And then he's gonna teleport a million miles. Because he's burning. I need to hate crime Enderman because I want to have... Why are there so many Endermen around here? I don't want to piss him off too much. Okay, there's another one that's pissed off at me. Okay, I got the drops from that one. That one's probably gonna die, like, in some far-off corner. I just realized that is a bit of an issue with the flame glove, isn't it? Pretty happy about where we're at. I think that we'll call it there. Let's end on this shot. I think the Mushroom Kingdom's coming along nicely, and I think it looks really pretty. I want to say a huge thank you, first of all, to you, Carbine24K, specifically, for entertaining little old me for as long as you did. But I want to thank everybody that came out here, everybody that followed, everybody that's been taking an interest in my stuff. I say it every time, I think every time, but more than anything else, this has been a way for me to be less alone. And make some memories with my life. And you guys have been... I know I'm just a nobody, but the fact that you guys have taken an interest in me, that you see anything in my streams and my content, it means a lot to me. It really does. And so, thank you for keeping me company. And, I don't know. I shouldn't get too sappy about it. Thank you all. I'm gonna end stream. I'm cutting the end card now. And I'll probably be back tomorrow with the Saturday stream. And the Saturday stream, I think I'm gonna take a break from Minecraft. I'm gonna play something else. I haven't decided what that is yet, but I'll think on it. Thank you, everybody. I am doing okay. I appreciate your concern. I am. It's just a matter of, like, you know, feeling stuck in life. Can you fucking... You are not helping. Feeling stuck in life. We may not be close, but you can talk. I appreciate that. Nah, it's not anything that serious. It's just a matter of, you know, it's been difficult for me financially, and I don't have a lot of freedom in my current state of life. Even less so than I was a teenager. And so it's hard for me to go out there and make memories and have the adventures that I want to at the age that I'm at. So this is kind of a way of me taking some of the that adventure back. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that people have been taking an interest and that this has been going like anywhere but nowhere. So again, sorry for the sappy outro. I feel like I say this a lot. It's probably gonna lose some meaning. But thank you all, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following, all that good stuff. I am going to cut to end card now and get some fucking sleep, probably. Or realistically, I'm gonna lay in bed and like stare at the ceiling for like 2 hours and then sleep. But I love you. I love you all. Mwah.